posted in a while. I kind of looked into something a while back. Sorry about the wind, but about jobs and things like that. I had a couple interviews fairly recently. One of them was where I am currently, or back at the office that I used to work in, but as a promotion. And the other one was working for another agency that was a disaster management specialist. The job that I said a long time ago was like perfect kind of thing. Both of them I decided before one of them I decided before the interview that I changed my mind that I was not going to accept it if it was offered. That's the one local. I just kind of debated about it for a long time. It would be a promotion, but it would be a promotion at my last position. The position I'm currently in is going to automatically get promoted to that pay level and grade and all that kind of stuff in February. So it would have been a few months more of the higher rate, but I just had the feeling while I was doing kind of stuff at my current job reminded me of what the last job would entail, and some certain obstacles. I don't know if that's really the right word, but certain things about the last job that I didn't want to encounter, I guess. So anyway, that one passed, and the other position, the disaster management specialist at the other agency, I did the interview, felt pretty good about it, but talking to the people, it was going to be away from home. Primarily, I would be traveling. And in another lifetime of mine, that would have been fun. I would have enjoyed it, I think. But I always had a problem just like being away from home, being away from Columbus and stuff like that. Not that I really do anything and go out or see people or anything like that. I guess I did more back then, but now I just don't feel like it would be appropriate. And hold that thought real quick. I need to check something. Okay, I'm back. Primarily my decision that after the interview, if I was offered that job and deciding that I wasn't going to take it, again, this is another one that it would not have really been a big promotion. There wasn't a great position, or not a great opportunity for advancement there. It didn't seem like, and it wouldn't have been an immediate promotion. It would have just been a lateral career change. So it's not really any money involved there. But I just started thinking about family. There's a song that kind of has stuck in my head most of my life. Harry Chapin, Cats in the Cradle. It's kind of funny, I looked it up a little while ago, and it was Ugly Kid Joe came up as what the artist for that. which they did a cover, but the original one, that's the one that I've known most of my life since, I guess it came out in 77, and that's about when I would have really been old enough to pay attention to music at all. But anyway, this story in the song is basically, a dad raising his kid, just was basically always too busy and working too much to really be there with the kid. The kid in the song, there's always lines like, I want to be just like him when I grow up. I always kind of had those kinds of feelings about my dad. Like, I wanted to be like him. I had that weird thing where I wanted to do the same job as him, which I still don't always know exactly what his job was. Just worked in a factory for my whole life, till I retired, and it sounded like it was actually not a great job. I mean, it was a great job. The one that he had, it was like a highly skilled job, but then cutbacks and kind of stuff like that, and political changes and all that kind of stuff, trade, kind of all the stuff we're going through again right now. His job just kind of disappeared, and he ended up being demoted. Demoted. They gave him another job, just didn't pay nearly as much, or it didn't have the kind of prestige, I guess, that he once had. Was not really doing a highly skilled job anymore. He was just doing a job. So, but anyway, that's all pointless. As far as the story goes, I felt like I wanted to be more accessible to my daughter. I didn't really want to look back at times when I wasn't there. I just want to be around more. I'm not saying anything bad against my dad. He was there a lot. I mean, I don't feel bad about times that he wasn't there or anything like that. I mean, not that he wasn't there, he was always nearby. He just I feel like I kind of just grew up in a different time too, as far as how much involvement, that doesn't really sound right. I really don't know how to explain what I'm thinking. It's just I was grown up and I did a lot of stuff on my own. It's not ideal for everybody. It worked for me for the most part. And then I think there was just some kind of stuff that went along with the rest of the family, as far as my mom and him and their relationship and how things worked out there, and as far as how that impacted how I was raised. I feel like this really went off the rails, but anyway, I decided, like, that song, the lyrics in that song, the message that it has, and the fact that I've listened to it my whole life, and it's always kind of made me sad just because of what the song is, that I wasn't going to be able to accept that position either. So both of those have been closed. They've both been filled by other people. And I am still doing what I have been doing for the last, 10 months? No, not quite 10 months. 8 months. And So in February I'll get my kind of standard promotion with that, and then that'll be it, unless I get another raise or another promotion after that. It would be actually a different kind of a job, like a different job promotion. This one I'm going to be doing the same job, it's just I'll be considered more seasoned, I guess, and you get that automatic promotion. So yeah, that's where we are. That's where we're going. But anyway, I think that's about it. I will I'd play the song, but I don't think I'm allowed to. I got in trouble with your YouTube a long time ago. Not really in trouble, but they flagged some of my videos that had songs that I just put on to bicycling videos and stuff like that. So if those videos ever make any money, the copyright owners get those. So anyway, not really looking to make anybody else rich. And that's, yeah, like I said, that's about it. I did try to go to the Democratic presidential debate last night, but I was not selected to go. I guess I forget what it was, like 20,000 people applied to go for 1,500 seats or something like that. I was invited to go to an official watch party, but I figured I might as well just do that on the couch at home. I still have my favorite candidate and secondary candidate, and then some of the other ones, they're good too. I think they're all better options than what is currently in office. And that's it. I'm going to get away to this semi, and I will see you later. Have a good one.